Let us start the class. I'm handling managerial economics. Your subject code is 18 CMBA 13, and this is my name and this is my contact number. This is the very first class for both MBA General and Business Analytics. Let me discuss about the syllabus and what are the outcomes, what is the course objective, all these things today we will discuss. Actually, it is available in your website itself, but still, why we study this particular manager economics, this is the objective. We should have some basic idea about the economic principles, and we should know how to forecast the demand and how to finance it and how to take appropriate decisions. All these things are the main objective for this particular subject. There are 10 course outcome is there. After completing this particular semester, once you studied about this particular subject, these are the outcome we are expected. For example, you should know how to define what are the fundamental concepts in managerial economics, how to handle the life cycle of a product, how to forecast the demand, and what are the fundamentals of economics, what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce, and how to construct the cost function, how the output and cost are interrelated, what are the basic structure of a market. These are the outcomes we are expected after completing this semester. And now let's move to the syllabus. There are 5 units, like other subject. Here also 5 units. In the very first unit, we are going to cover the nature and scope of macroeconomics and what are the fundamental concepts, incremental concept and equimarginal principles, how to take a decision, risk and uncertainty theory, and how to optimize the available resources, either minimizing the cost or maximizing the profit, maximizing the sales, all these things. For that, we are having one model called Bauer sales maximization model. And finally, how to get the least cost combination of factors of production. These are the topics covered in first unit. In the second unit, we are analyzing about the demand analysis. In that demand analysis, we are going to study about law of demand and elasticity of demand, and what are all the different types of demand, how the demand is forecasted either for existing product or for the new product. Then there are some methods like trend projection method, least square method, and finally we are going to use what are the advantages and limitation, how it is applied. So as far as the second unit is concerned, we are going to study about the demand decisions. And once we know what is the demand, then we will move to the production side. We should know what is the relation between the input and output. And for that, we have to construct the production function. In that constructing the production function, how the cost is related with the decision making, for that one or two models should be analyzed. One of the main model is Cobb-Douglas production function. And there are a few theories like law of variable proportion and law of return to scale. In that, after completing that particular theory, we should know how to relate the cost and output, how it is related in a short run and how it is related in a long run. Finally, what are the advantages and disadvantages of large scale of production? We used to call it technically, it is called economies of scale or diseconomies of scale. So, first unit, we are studying about what is the basic concept in managerial economics, then the demand analysis, and finally in the third unit we are how to construct the production function. All these things it is in the factory level. Then we have to move to the outside thing. In the fourth unit, we have to fix the price and we have to market that particular product. For that, we should know what are the market sector. In our syllabus, we have covered perfect competition, duopoly, and some life cycle model also will be included. Based on that market structure and price decision, how we have to maximize the profit and how we have to compete with the market situation. For that, there are few models like oligopoly market, king to demand curve market. All these things we are going to study in the fourth unit. And in the last unit, we are going to study the economic theories related with this particular business practices. There are three different theories. One is basic economic theories. Then second one is the behavioral theories. And finally, the managerial theories related with the business practices. Once we study the theory, then we can analyze about the profit, a particular thing called break-even analysis. And finally, touch with the game theory and what are the features in the game theory. Even some linear programming and graphic also will be included. 2-person game and n-person game will be analyzed. So this is a syllabus, and the prescribed textbooks are by Joel Dean and Douglas book, but reference book is KKCO. It's a foreign book, and IC Dingra. Both books are available. Number of copies available in our library. You can study that. Now let us start with introductory part. First, we should know why we are studying this MBA. Simply, I don't want to say these are the economic, this is available in the book. All these things I don't want. Some practical thing you should know. So for that, I'm giving one task. What is the task? All of you kindly type any 3 words which are having a letter A, C, E continuously. For I'm giving one example called action. ACT is continuous. Similarly, reaction, ACT is continuous. Enact, like that. Even if you want to pronounce it, or you can type in the chat box. Are you going to say fact, or are you going to type?
Fact, sir.
Huh?
FACT.
Fact. FACT. Super. Fantastic word. Let me know who said.
Vignesh, sir.
Vignesh. Kindly introduce your name and then tell the word. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Very good word. I'm
from
really.
Sir, my name is Anirudh.
Pardon?
Active, sir.
My name is Anirudh. Contact.
My name is Aishwarya, sir.
My name is Balaji.
Yes.
Bracket.
What word?
Bracket, sir.
Bracket.
Bracket.
Nice.
Sir, my name is Anirudh.
Compact. Super.
Yes,
Let me know your name.
Sir, my name is Shyam from Business Analytics.
Okay.
Sir, myself, Venkatesh.
Venkatesh.
Impact.
Super.
Impact.
Nice. Please.
Sir, my name is Balaji. Bacteria, sir.
Nice, bacteria. Okay. Venkatesh. Nice word. Anybody else?
Sir, extract.
Extract. It's also a very good word. Super. Then.
Activist, sir.
Okay. Your name?
Lakshita, sir.
Lakshita.
Business analytics, sir.
Business analytics. Nice.
Sir, my name is Vignesh Palniappan. Detective.
Detective, we don't have ACT. It is UCT.
ACT, sir.
Spell the word.
ECT. DACT.
Sir, Praveen, practice.
Sir. Fantastic word. This is the right word that you should say as a manager. Yes.
Sir, I am Vignesh. Myself, Dhanush, sir. Actuality, sir.
Actuality. Nice.
Sir, I am Vignesh, sir.
Subtract. Nice.
Hello, sir. I am Vignesh, sir.
Vignesh. Yes, Vignesh.
Hello.
Sir, tact, sir. TACT.
Tact. You are so tactful.
Yes, sir. Tact.
Nice.
Sir, Hari Ganesh from.
My name is Dinesh, sir.
Attract.
My name is Dinesh, sir.
Vignesh. Yes, Vignesh. Pronounce sound, a little bit sound.
Dinesh, sir.
What is the word?
Dinesh, sir. Hello.
Acting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir, Balaji. Fraction, sir.
Fraction. Nice word.
Sir, my name is Nivas.
Sir,
Activator.
Sir, my name is Nivas. Impact, sir.
Impact. Already somebody have pronounced that. Anyhow, good word.
Sir, overact.
Yes. Nice word.
Sir, activity.
Okay. Now in this class,
And
okay, somebody is trying. Yes.
first I said contract, bro.
Now, what do you want to say?
I don't. I think my
Connect.
voice is not audible, so I repeated again. Contact.
Yeah, I heard that word. Yes, good word.
Okay.
Sir, actual, sir.
Actual.
Actual action.
Nice. Now
Sir,
I'm going to.
contract.
Yes.
Contract.
Contract.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Right word. Super.
Sir, Murugan, sir,
Active.
acceleration.
Accelerate. ACK only, na? Acknowledgement or ACC only, na? Acceleration. Okay. Now
Sir, contract.
counteract. Nice. Now I'm going
Balaji,
Sir,
to.
acting.
tracking.
I'm not simultaneously 2 or 3 are telling the word. I'm
Sir,
not
Balaji, acting.
acting.
Sir. Sir, Dhanu sir.
Sir, tracking.
Tracking. Nice. Tracking
Sir,
is
actress.
TRACK only, na? Now, okay.
Sir, actress.
Thanks for your participation. Now, I'm going to give a piece of what to say, good information to you. Now, being a manager, you are doing a MBA. Hereafter, acting, activity, all these kind of words avoid. I'm 3 words I'm taking from you. One is contact, contract, impact. See, these are the words related with the management. Then how you have to think. Now I'm going to teach you how you have to think as a manager. The very first word should be, shall I type?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir. Okay,
sir.
sir.
The very first word you should say,
Tervirva.
have you seen the word? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. It is
Yes, sir.
visible, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
The
Yes,
first
sir.
word you
Manufacture.
should say is manufacture. Why? Because without manufacture, in the absence of manufacture, we will get back to the Stone Age. See what is in around you. You are wearing shirt, you are having a fan, laptop or cell phone. All these things are manufactured. Just imagine if there is no manufacturing, then what will happen? Slowly we will get back and we will reach the Stone Age. So the best word in the world as far as a management student is concerned, you should think about the manufacturing. Why? Because manufacturing is the forefather of all the management subject. Why? Because of that only we are studying the management. So the best word for the management people is manufacturing. So once we decided manufacturing is the best word, we need some place to manufacture those goods. So the next best word should be, whether this word is having ACT, factory. We should have this particular word. Why? Because all the things are manufactured in the factory only. So the first word what I am suggesting is manufacture. The second word is factory. Somebody is playing in my screen. Thank you. Who is that child? May God bless you, my dear. Please avoid. Then what is the purpose of producer manufacturing in the factory? We should say the third word should be, whether this word is having ACT? Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
The third word, the best word for management or a manager is transact. And once you produce the product, then it should be sold, or you need people, creditor, debtor, solicitor, and auditor. All these things you should know. So the fourth best word from your side only there came some, who is the student name? I'm not able to recollect. Anyhow, this is called contact. Who said this word?
Sir, myself, Anirudh Vasudev.
Anirudh. So special appreciation to Anirudh. And once we have the contact, then we have to give the product. We can exchange the product. So for that, some legal binding should be there. So the fifth word should be contract. Indian Contract Act 1872 is the base book for all the management principles. There should be an offer and acceptance, and that should have a consideration. The minor contract cannot be the sale of goods act. The 7th chapter of Contract Act is sale of goods act. All these things, based on this only, we have developed a lot of models in the management. So apart from that, what are the things we should say? I'm taking the first word only, factors of production. For producing some goods, we need factors. There are 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and organization. These 4 of the factors of production. With this only, we can produce the products. So factor of production is one of the word that I am suggesting. Then after that, once it is, we have to reach the customer. For that, what we have to do? Whether this word is having ACT, I believe it is.
Yes, sir.
Satisfaction of the customer is very much important for the business. So how to get that particular data? You have to study about impact about your business as well as the customer satisfaction, that you should you have to study the impact. After that, you should have, I think somebody have said this word, practice. Let me know who is that.
Yes, sir. I am Praveen.
Praveen. Very good, Praveen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because it's a
Thank you,
very key word for the management thing. Now, using all this word, now I'm moving to the next slide. What is the role of manager? You are having a section B question. This is the actually question. This is nothing but your 4 semesters paper. What is the factors of production? It is land, labor, capital, organization. For that, you have to take a decision. For that, managerial economics is one of the subject for you. Then for manufacturer, you have to study the materials management. Why we have to study the material management? We have to deal with the material like raw material, semi-finished or finished goods. For that, we need a subject called materials management. Then we have to produce that product, that is called factory. That particular paper we used to call it as production management. That will deal with the how we have to make the process layout or product layout, on what are the theory related with production, how to construct the production function, what are the theories available with the production. All these things we used to study in the production management. Then the third one is satisfaction. Satisfaction means we have number of applied subjects like supply chain management, TQM, that is total quality management, Six Sigma, all these things coming under this particular keyword. Then we have to transact now, but that particular transaction coming under marketing management. We have to deal with the supplier, we are going to deal with the distributor, and we have to satisfy the customer. All these things will come in the marketing management. Apart from that, we have to contact the person, that is called human resource management. Here, this particular subject will touch all the creditor, debtor, customer, solicitor, auditor, all these things. We used to study how to recruit and what are the theories available. All these things we studied. We will be studying in the human resource management. Then there should be a legal binding. What is a keyword? Contract, business law, Indian Contract Act 1872. Without this, MBA cannot be completed. You have one paper called legal framework. It's nothing but Indian Contract Act. Then apart from that, impact, we are having one subject called strategy management. It will deal with how to improve the business, how to expand the business, where we have to take the risk, how to take a decision in an uncertain situation. all these things coming in that particular subject. 1 minute. Then enact. In that particular year, it is an elective subject like Industrial Development Act, Industrial Dispute Act, and all the legislation, what are all deal with. Definitely, without legislation, it is not possible to run the business. And finally, I'm giving one act. Act means all legal system of the business will come under this particular keyword. Then abstract. Abstract means maintaining the data. Financial accounting, management accounting, corporate accounting, all these things coming in this particular one. Last one is interact. I'm giving in this particular 1 minute. I'm not able to get the last one. So what is your MBA coursework? It's nothing but these are the subject you are going to study. So the Managerial Economics give or pave way for all these subjects. With this introductory part, I'm completing the class today. And in the next class, I'm going to take the nature and scope of Managerial Economics. That is on Thursday, 10:40. I'm sorry, I have to know all your name because you are my student. But because of we are running short of time and the next class is waiting, it is in online. Definitely we will interact. Meanwhile, on Thursday, I'll give some instruction on that. Please follow that. I need all the Gmail of all of you. I have to create a Google Classroom. In that, we can stream it. We can give classwork on how to complete. I can give grading, that is how to conduct the internal, all these things. I can give the instruction. So with this, I'm winding the class. May God bless you. I'm so happy all of you have participated actively. Those who are coming late, please type your name and class in the chat box. Based on that only, I'm giving attendance. I'm stop sharing the